think this guy lost half his pontoon boat. He's got the pontoons, but no boat. My God.
Yes.
What happened there, dude? Somebody stole the pontoon boat?
Right lane to take exit 35 to Arkansas 23 toward Ozark.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our latest episode of CV Adventures. Please like and subscribe. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our latest adventures of CV Adventures. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our latest episode of CV Adventures. Please like and subscribe. Today we're going to go to a museum in Ozark, Arkansas. It has an interesting story to tell. Hope you enjoy it. Hey, thanks for watching. Let's go.
Take the exit, then turn right. At the stop.
Welcome to Ozark, Arkansas. Beautiful little town here in western Arkansas. Had some interesting history. So let's go over to the museum and check it out. Also found out that the first episode of The Simple Life with Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie worked here at a Scenic drive-in in Ozark in the very first episode. I thought that was interesting. This area is also known to have really great catfish. It's even been talked about on the Late Late Show by Greg Ferguson with Dave Letterman. Wow, interesting. Well, there's lots to see in this museum, so we better get over get pretty quick and get started because it's getting late in the afternoon.
The building that was built during that time for segregation. This part was the white piece, front door that goes all out to the train.
Yeah.
This was for the black piece behind the door.
Yeah.
And that's an old cannonball from the Civil War. And of course we got World War troops and World War II troops. I like the pictures in the uniforms. What, 20-something years apart, I guess. Old caps and helmets.
Oh, wow, nice.
And now here's where we are.
With the old cannonballs
Oh my.
For the Civil War
Different-
here.
from the Civil War.
And right up above here is Scenic Depot is where we are now. That's kind of what it looked like when they had a ferry before the river bridge was built here.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
Well,
this was we just got different stuff in here. And some of this right here was the high school in the 1950s, the senior trips. They would go to Washington D.C. and
yeah.
Washington Times, I think. The Washington Post was talking about how the Native American seniors, you know, would go and visit, and that's the Ozark band back in the 30s and 40s. We got lots of old. I like this part here, and this is amused me. It's this 1934 perm
But this is
that
what?
women got perms. You can see how they put it on
Oh, yeah.
and control. Now, don't be afraid to use it. If I was a woman, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think I'd be
Hilarious.
a little skittish on that one.
Yeah, and
It might curl something I didn't want to
this is the old dentist,
Dentistry.
Sarah and Tiny
Yeah,
medicine cabinet.
apothecary cabinet.
I know they didn't have much pain. I imagine they had whiskey sitting around. And of course we got different stuff, no pictures in here. The town itself started in 1835. Before that time, this place was called Ozark. The French and Spanish fur trappers came in here, and the Ozark Mountains is closest to the Arkansas River.
Wow,
The river's
beautiful.
like the interstate. You know, today it was back in. And they was in here and they set up a fur encampment where they stretched their hides out and did all that stuff to make their stuff in it. And this is an old farm. Now this is a side saddle that the women wore when they
Yeah.
rode their horses.
Yeah, my mom had one.
Did
The
she?
side saddle.
Yeah, side saddle.
And the
Side
school
saddle,
teacher
side
was
saddle,
always,
side saddle,
if you
side
go to
saddle.
an old schoolhouse, an old one that's still around, you'll see a tall rock. They'd get up on the top rock.
Wow,
The kids
look
would
at
make the
this.
horse buy for them.
Yep.
This is an old pressure cooker.
Hog scraper. We had several of those.
Did you?
Yeah.
And this is old drill
Drill
press.
press.
And that's the mill wheels. They had
Mill
mills.
Different kind of
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah. And that's where they put the coffee.
Yeah, coffee grinder.
For the coffee beans, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's in the old.
This is the pressure cooker. This one here.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
Wow.
the old pressure cooker.
No. Here's an old picture. The Ozark courthouse used to be bigger than what it was. It got on fire and they took it down some. And some old trains that came through when they were building it.
Mm-hmm.
And this, I never heard of this. This is where to get a stick. It's a game, click and wheel. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, the kids used to, they roll, they keep, see how long they, they keep moving with a stick, and they would balance it and keep moving it with a, yeah, I've seen those before.
Huh. And that's just different little stuff. Now we got some coal mine down here quite a bit. They probably had to have their light on the cap.
Oh, yeah, miner's cap,
Mm-hmm. And
miner's cap.
Miner's car. Oh,
miner's
this is the. Wow.
There's a ventilator.
now we had several mines down in here, out this next town on down. It's about 4 miles. And we had some out here north of Ozark too. And lots of them. And these is some of the old wooden carving they made, some of these people out of wood.
Well,
I find that. Those are old gas stations in the 40s when they started making gas stations. These
Oh my God.
cars.
Oh, wow.
They carved them out.
This is wood.
Yeah. They carved them out.
Beautiful, no? Oh my gosh, look at this.
People made toys for their kids when they didn't have money, much back in, and they did there's some awesome looking creation people made back then.
Wow, nice.
We can go back around this way. I'll show you a few
Yeah.
other things when you get time. Let me get out of the way.
So beautiful history.
These old farm tools, I can remember our grandparents hanging out on the mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Had a big farm, grandpa plow.
Tones.
Yeah, we had an ice house. I remember that too. The old spinning wheel, typewriter.
Yep.
This is from 1870.
1870?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What, way I understood how they did that, and y'all may help me, they would get a big, after they got the cotton pack, they would
Yeah.
take a long strip and twist it and put it on there, and they'd get one string and split this around, and the thread would be here never widened it
Yeah.
up on it. So. And lots of
The
old.
lower saw, wow. The lower saw?
Pardon?
This saw.
Oh yeah, that saw. Now I got one that has a handle here, right here on the end, where two people can saw on the floor.
Yeah.
Here's the big one that has
Yeah.
that. And I think,
the
and
old
this is the
machines.
railroad stuff. You can see the old oil cans and
Yep.
look at that old, that's the old light of the railroad. And
There's our old phone.
mm-hmm.
We had that for years.
Oh yeah. Now, this here, you know what this is used for? It's at the post office. When they put stamps on, they got tired of licking, they fill out that with water and roll it and stuff. I've never seen one before.
Yep.
But, and this guy here was pretty famous for, he's from Ozark back in the 50s.
Yeah.
He even advertised for Lee's jeans.
Wow.
Back in the day, rodeos ain't nothing now, but when I was a kid, it was a big thing around these small
Oh,
towns.
sure. Sure, there's no butter churner.
Mm-hmm. I remember making butter for my granny on the farm. Big old gallon jar and backwards and forwards.
Oh, yeah.
And these cool in the fireplace on the stove, wood stove.
Yeah. You fill it with charcoal.
Yeah.
With charcoal, and keep it hot.
Look at this beautiful buddy.
What's that? I got a picture of it, yeah. You know, Victor Victrola.
And it's got different stuff in here.
Look at that's the screw for blasting, honey. They do that in soft dirt or go through the formation to drill up the formation to put the dynamite in.
Yeah.
That's what that's for. And this is to do a hand well or hand dug well.
Which one?
This one here, that long screw. That's what they used to
wow, yeah.
drill into into the soft ground to put dynamite in, to
Yeah.
Right, glass.
to blast with.
Wow.
Little organ here. And I ain't for sure what some of this.
Old sifter,
Yeah.
balance, meat grinders. That's corn shucker. You take the corn off cobs.
No, my dad had an old wooden one that was square and there was big old wheels on the front, he turned it and ground it or something.
Yep.
And of course they got some more pictures of those back in the 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at the piano. Wow.
That's the organ, I think.
Organ.
Organ?
Yep.
It's neat, I mean, got some.
Wow.
You know what this is? I do, but I didn't know I had to ask.
Beautiful.
That's to do leather work.
Mm-hmm.
You push it down on this to pinch it shut.
I heard. Did they put boots on it and stuff like that to work on it?
Yeah, and then you
Great.
push it down and crimp it shut,
Huh.
and it'll hold it while you're working on it, while you're working the leather.
Yeah.
But what is this?
My grandpa had one.
Did he?
But what is it? That?
Yeah, it's to use it for leather stuff. You push it down on this, and this would shut
open.
this. It would shut it and hold it shut, hold it down tight.
Push there?
Yeah, see the leather strap now, it's already stretched it's stretched way out, but it should be like that.
Yeah.
When it's closed, it should be right about there. And in that way they could work with the leather and tool it,
Yeah.
to make shoes.
I guess that's the seat you sat on it? You
Yeah,
work on it?
yeah, you'd sit on this and work, you'd have your foot on over here.
Right.
Yep.
They used to have these all the back.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Oh,
Singer.
Back when I get in trouble, my granny would say, "You quit doing that."
Yeah, my mom
My-
used
my
those.
mom-
My mom and grandma used those.
My
for years.
mom had one like this. Oh my gosh, so beautiful.
Ooh, look, 1946.
Wow. But my mom
That's
looks
Scenic
very
class.
conditioned in this.
We got some back as late as 1892. Old small. Most of our pictures is in albums, you know. But that's neat stuff.
All them people right now are,
Let's
High
see.
school.
Most of them was dead. Now, there's one guy came in here and he was 80 something, and he was telling me a story.
because it's the 77 and 18, they'd be in their late 90s, mid 90s, 95 right now.
My aunt here passed away.
Because
She
they'd be
was
18,
90.
18 years old, 17, 18 years old
This guy
in
here
1976
was
or 46.
mine.
Yeah.
Kager was his last name. And
Wow.
there's lots of stuff I could halfway think half the time about stories, but
Yeah.
it's kind of all different thing here. I don't know if I skipped over his old. Go ahead and take your time.
Ah, beautiful, beautiful memories.
Right here, I'll show you when you come in here. I'll show you how they made the dam.
How
Those
they
up
made the
dam,
dam.
they would block it half the river off.
Yep.
And then
We'll
they would do
film.
their construction. And I just find that amazing. That's on the north side. You can drive down to these tracks from that side over here.
Yeah.
Where I was telling you, you can go out beside this dam, and I'll show you where. That's the first starting of it, and I'll show you when they finished it. You know. Okay, that's still that first time. I can't even see. Oh, I missed that one part of it. Somebody.
July 1965.
Now, see, that's that side they finished the first, and then they come over here and block it off and let the water go through here.
Yeah.
That's how they did on both sides.
Yeah.
This is the one got finished, and
Yeah.
this is the second part of it.
Yep.
And
Wow.
I got pictures of the river bridge that was built in 1930. I got the starting of it up here.
Wow.
About 30 or 40 pictures where they went down and pumped the water down to the bedrock
Yeah.
and attached on, and the water would come. They had pumps in there pumping the water out, and that's pretty cool. We got lots of pictures like that.
Yeah.
See how it looked when that was down in the bottom of it. They had big cranes, and there's lots of stories. Jesse James and the Dalton games was in here. Bell
And this one?
Star,
Yeah.
and of course, lots of
Arkansas Valley League 1950.
baseball team. They got some professionals from this area, from the major leagues.
Mm-hmm.
And I like this here, the old music score. They put
Oh, yeah.
song on it.
To do the musical score on you.
You can see somebody draw with it already over here. And I like this old timey silver stamp.
What is that?
You can put a piece of paper in there and they'll put that engraved seal,
Yeah.
like from the
Wow.
state of Arkansas
You see,
seal on
babe?
it. And we used to have a booklet that you could put in there and
Yeah.
color it out. I always wondered how they printed stuff, but
Yep.
that's neat stuff in here.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't been here too long. I'm retired, so I ain't got everything down to a T yet.
So you're working here for how long?
But volunteer for the
Oh,
last
volunteer?
going on 2 years. But there's lots to learn.
Oh, yeah, it's interesting as heck.
Yeah, and these old birds are in here. That's
Yeah.
over
Bird
back in the. I mean,
Those are the original ones, and they started, they had the glass ones that, you know, that, like that's in your case over there.
well, it was 179 years old back in the
Yeah.
60 or 70.
Yeah.
So it's over around 200 years old now. I like them well cut.
Mom had one of those, I think. That one there, that was Mom's.
Oh.
No,
Do you mom have one of
It
what
was
is
a
this?
pressure cooker.
Pressure cooker also?
Pressure cooker.
Wow.
That's what she used to
Yeah.
seal jars with.
Yeah.
We used to make ice cream when I was 17. I thought that was a big thing, boy. Nobody had to tell us kids to keep cranking, you know. Now this here is very interesting. This came out of the old Bank of Ozark, OZK now.
Yeah, that's
I don't know what they really used it for. I know it's but it's not very big. Boy, I tell you, heavy that is.
Boil water there?
yeah.
There ain't very much room in there. I don't know what they really kept in there. So maybe gold bars or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
this, wow.
But you can push on this and see how heavy that is.
Yeah.
Save this box, you
Yep.
save money in that thing, right? In that box?
Yeah, it was a safe.
Yes, save.
It was a safe.
That's pure iron, I guess you would call that.
Yeah, that way nobody could, they couldn't pick it up and walk off with it because
Yeah.
it's so heavy.
It's heavy.
Thick metal, beautiful, very secure.
I don't know how old it is for sure. I'm gonna have to try to find out. But it's pretty old. But we got lots of old pictures and stuff that's not really put out, and old hunting stories.
Very thick metal, no? Metal. Wow. I think these are better than the one that they do now.
Another pretty place is across the river here. You go
Yeah.
across the Arkansas Bridge, and you go about a mile to Raven City, and you turn down to 309, and you go a little ways, and you run into the dam, and that's a big old RV park over here. It's pretty to drive through. You can walk right up to the river.
Yeah.
Really
Wow.
nice.
I was thinking they used to have the serial number or and the date on one, in here when I was there, but I couldn't feel any
I ain't seen any.
that.
Let's tell us.
I knew you couldn't pick them up.
Mm-mm.
I forget what they weigh now.
These even got wheels on them. You still can't budge it.
Yeah.
This thing hangs up, so I don't close
Wow.
it all the way, but that would.
Very secure.
It has
Very strong
two
machine.
I think it has like. It has two combinations on it.
Yep.
It is stringed.
Yep.
Now, if y'all want anything, I don't know if you're traveling down the interstate or.
All right, that's where we're going next then.
Okay.
This here is a beautiful drive. It's right beside the river. You can pull off on the side and look
Yeah.
at it. It's a really beautiful drive. And you can come down 103 and hit 165 to the Horsehead Lake. That's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
And then come back to Ozark. But up in here is the rear of tall mountains.
Yeah.
And most of the color is back down in the valley here.
Yeah.
And that's just so much, but that's one major way I would go if I was.
So you just go up 23 here and do the
Yeah.
take a first major
You
right.
get to Cass, you'll go across a bridge in the river. Mulberry, there's a turning bend, they can rent canoes. The Bird Canoes is over here in a small store. Yale, I got all kinds of pictures, and then you go over here and you hit 103 and you turn to the left to Ozark. It's just a mile or two. And then you can come back down this way and come to 164 before you get to the interstate, and come through this Horsehead Creek and drive around it, and it's beautiful.
Wow.
The best place to go to see stuff is over here at Paris, which is in Ozark. You take 103, let me see, 23, you go down 179. Anyway, you can go over here by the river. You go over here, across the river to Webb City up on the hill. Turn left on, I think it's 109 or something like that. And you come down the curve and you can drive right up to the dam, and all this over here is RV park. You can drive through it.
To there.
It's really pretty. And then you can go on to Paris, which Paris is right here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me show you where Paris is. Here's Paris,
Mm-hmm.
Arkansas. It's about a 20-minute drive from Ozark.
Yeah.
You go up here to Mount Magazine. It's the tallest place in Arkansas. They got it.
Oh, wow.
Huge lodge up there. It's beautiful, made out of wood, and you can see all over the
How long
place.
from?
That is a very popular place for
It's very
people.
far from here to go there.
20 minutes.
20 minutes, about 20 minutes to Paris, and then there's probably another 15, 20 to go up that mountain.
So
I mean, it's a
we will
tall
forget
mountain.
our-
And they got all kinds of stuff. Go ahead and take that map. Dedicated for coal miners, statues and
Oh, yeah.
stuff. Then if you go up the hill north, I think I mentioned that in the Catholic Church. It's got a big view. You can just pour right up and overlook the valley. And Whitaker's, they got wine cellars and a restaurant up there. And a tasting room that post down below, you'll sit if you go to Alcus.
Yeah.
186, I think that highway. Then they got the great venues up on top. Rows and rows of great venues and tourist stops, places. Then you can hit the interstate. But
Okay.
several different places.
Thank you so
Thank you so much.
much
Uh-huh.
for everything.
And ain't much, but we got a old well set up that went on top of the well.
Oh wow.
And the Modern Cafe, that's an old sign
Yeah.
and old turning flowers. But right here you can see the bridge that goes
Yeah.
across.
Yep.
And it's pretty nice, and you can kind of see the colors up on that mountain up there. If you can see the top, there's a house up there. It's a beautiful view from up there. You can see the whole, and they cook it right there when you order it. That's
Wow.
how you want it.
That's up where
Ozark,
Ozark.
yeah.
Wow.
My grandma was born up in that area, so I know lots of stories and stuff. But I'll show
So
you
look at my
some
chair.
more.
What I've been looking for, that found yet. Getting this engine. Remember those getting this engine we used to have years ago? Pump water? You would,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. We had one in the back years ago. I don't know what happened to it.
yep.
Okay, I'll show you this place over here. So, the acre's really dropping. The other day they were dropping like raindrops.
So that's the dam there, huh?
Yeah. And that mountain up there is where you can go up there and look off of it. This is a memorial during the 1830s when they moved the Indians out of Tennessee and Florida. And
Yeah.
They had the trail appeared, and it names all the Indian tribes here: Choctaw, Chickasaw, Muskogee, Creek, Seminole, and Cherokees.
Very impressive. Nice.
And if you two get there, I can take a pictures for you if y'all want to stand beside it for people.
Sure.
I'll wait till he gets here. And here is a little bit of talking about the Till Trail and the routes they took the river. And that place over there has a barcode you can scan and look up information on.
Okay. He can take a